Welcome to the Italian Wine Podcast. This episode is set in Parma at the 21st edition of the International Food Fair at the Parma Exhibition Center. Since wine and food are so important, we wanted to hear what Italian food producers had to say about what wines they would pair with some of Italy's best products. Stevie Kim and our team traveled there to check out this key event in the Italian Agri-Food Center, the platform enabling the companies committed to Made in Italy to meet the major distributors, importers, and professionals of domestic and foreign markets. Hi, okay, so I am here with, what's your name, sir?
My name is Michele.
Michele, and what is the company?
The company is Barley Fine Food. We specialize in production of finger food. That's what we showcasing here today at the trade show. So we got a variety of finger food even for the international market with different flavors. Also, we specialize in porcini mushrooms. So we got a large production in Romania, where all come from these wild forests, and we import and do distribution all over the world.
Okay, so I see a huge selection here. What is? Do you have any personal favorites here that you like? Because there's so many different kinds of arancini, and what do we have here? Tell me a little bit.
Okay, so we have a variety of arancini that for all the traditional flavors. For example, the arancini with gorgonzola, arancini with truffle, or the ones with margherita, that is tomato and mozzarella. Also, we have something new happening, that is the arancini Tex-Mex that we do for the American market, and that's something really new. We just done it. It's these croquettes with eggplant parmigiana, so mixed together. So we have we do different things. On top of that, we do just the traditional ones. Something very new that we present and showcase to this trade show is the porcini snack. We kind of got the idea of the popcorn chicken from the fast food chain, but we put the porcini inside. And so we have this...
so it's a little healthier.
Yeah, healthier and something you can snack, and it'll be more refined and yummy.
Okay, so do you have a favorite? And if you are eating your favorite food here from all these different things, what would you drink with it? What would you have?
Look, me being Italian, I love the traditional flavors. And one of my favorite ones definitely is the arancini with truffle. And if I can put a wine together, definitely would be a nice Chianti. That is not a complex wine, very easy to drink. And that doesn't, goes very well together with the truffle, with the rice and the cheese.
Okay, so that was my next question actually, is for those people who are not from Italy, can you tell me what's in a traditional arancini?
Traditional arancini originally come from Sicily, and it's made with rice, and then with the filling you can put whatever you want inside. Pretty much, that's what we do here. The traditional ones where they do in Sicily is made with tomato, and then with bolognese sauce, and they put also some peas inside. So it's something that you eat. They're quite big, actually, the one they do in Sicily, and the whole thing is just you have one. It's your lunch or dinner.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, and I wish you success in your next few days here.
Thank you so much, guys, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we are with, what's your name?
I am Enrica Tanzi, Quality Manager in Food Lab Company.
Okay, and the company here is Fumara?
Yeah, this is the new brand that we proposed to our market last year. It means something of very particular because it remembers smoking area, smoking house, because of course we produce smoked salmon. And Fumara, in Italian slang of this area, means fog. So I think it's a reminder for our product.
Okay, no, that's really interesting. I'm also going to ask one other question here about the setup. It's really, really beautiful. It's like waves of it's like the sea. Am I right?
We wanted to reproduce the color of Norwegian boreal in the night that we see as the typical green color, yellow-green.
Well, it's a beautiful stand. So compliments. And I guess because we're the Italian Wine Podcast, we need to ask you, what kind of wine would you personally want to drink with your signature product?
I think bubbles, Franciacorta, Trento Doc, something like this. Champagne is not Italian, but it can be good. I think so.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi there. So what's your name?
Hi, my name is Magdalena.
Hi. And what is this? Where are we? Where are we right now? What is your product?
We are at the Cibus Trade Fair. Our company name is Cadante, and we are producers of the seasoned ham. This particular ham is called Castagnolo. It's the organic version of this ham. The particularity is in the chestnut flour that we use to cover the ham.
Okay, so this what I'm looking at. Oh, okay, I didn't realize. I thought this might be like. So this is chestnut
Flour with a lard of the pig lard with chestnut flour, and then it's seasoned or 3 seasons of the year in the cabin in our company, and for about 20 months. So it gets all the aroma from the chestnut flour.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's interesting. In this case, what would you drink with a nice piece of this Castagnolo Bio product?
So we are in the Emilia-Romagna region. I would choose a good Lambrusco wine for this ham.
And you could do that any time of day, or what kind of event, or would you do it like at home, after dinner, before dinner?
I would do
personally, I mean.
A nice happy hour. Every time is good for happy hour. Maybe in the evening before the supper.
Okay, so like an aperitivo. Yes. Okay. Well, it was lovely talking to you, and I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to Italian Wine Podcast. We know there are many of you listening out there, so we just want to interrupt for a small ask. Italian Wine Podcast is in the running for an award, the Best Podcast Listening Platform, through the Podcast Awards, the People's Choice. Listener nominations is from July 1st to the 31st, and we would really appreciate your vote. We are hoping our listeners will come through for us, so if you have a second and could do this small thing for us, just head to ItalianWinePodcast.com from July 1st to the 31st and click the link. We thank you, and back to the show. Hi, so here we are at Dal Molise Tradizione di Gusto. What is your name?
My name is Michela Caruso, and I'm in charge of sales department of the company.
Yeah. And your company makes what kind of food?
We produce frozen mozzarella, different shapes and different sizes, and frozen burrata, available also in different sizes. Yeah. And the main items we supply is our frozen burrata. It's a very delicious product. It's really good. Yeah.
Okay. And if you could have an aperitivo with some burrata, some prosciutto, what kind of wine do you like to drink with it?
I like bubble wine, so a good glass of Prosecco is perfect and is a good combination with our burrata. Yeah.
Perfect. Grazie mille. Grazie.
Thank you.
So hi, I'm here in front of Industrie Rolli Alimentari, and I'm talking to the export manager, and your name is?
Gianluca Picco.
Okay.
I'm export manager industria oli alimentari.
And can you tell me a little bit about the company?
Yeah, we are an Italian company. We are direct producer of frozen foods. We cultivate vegetables, process vegetables. We produce ready meals, block frozen and IQF, and frozen pizzas.
And the vegetables, are they grown here in Italy?
Here in Italy, north and south part of Italy, by Italian farmers and directly from us.
Okay, and so is there anything that you think is your signature product or something that you personally like to eat that is from your company?
Well, because from my company, because I'm Italian,
Of course.
it's clearly I like pizzas and I like lasagna and so on. But I should say that our new wood-fired 24-hour proofing out the base pizzas, hand stretched with nice Italian premium toppings is really a pizzeria style product. We are having great success in all markets, and it's a great product to share with friends with a nice sparkling wine, my favorite.
Well, that was my next question. What is your favorite pizza and what would you drink with it?
Well, a nice margherita with buffalo mozzarella, a little of chili oil on top, and I love sparkling white wine with it. Even some Locas red sparkling white, which sounds strange, but it works very well. And then we have some innovations products, like the ones that we have here.
Yeah, I'm noticing this this sort of like rolling thing. What is it?
Juicy veggie burger, plant-based, made with no meat, but pea proteins.
Okay.
And they're very tasty. And innovations is trendy because the trend of plant-based and vegan is growing also in Italy, but everywhere. And also here, it's fantastic with a classic red still wine, like a Chianti with a nice, because the taste is meat taste, even if it's not. So the combination is perfect. Wine goes well with any food.
And where does this sell? Does this sell only in Italy or around the world?
No. Everything we do, we present it around the world in retail and also food service markets, because we work with restaurants, so we have a restaurant knowledge and experience that allow us to bring to the retail market what we learn in the food service, in the restaurants. So also this one is for retail.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi. So here we are with, what's your name, sir?
Larry Sayer.
And that's very American. Where in?
I'm a New Yorker, born in New York, but live in Jersey right now, right outside New York City.
Oh, wow. Okay. And can you tell me about this Boschi Fratelli?
Boschi Fratelli is part of the Parma group. Parma Spa is Boschi Fratelli, and Parma LLC, which is in the United States of America.
Okay. And what's your signature product? What's the best thing you have?
The best thing we have is everything, if you want to be honest, of course. Now, this is our prosciutto. What you're seeing here is prosciutto of 30 months old prosciutto. It is excellent. Aged at Boschi Fratelli's plant. Boschi Fratelli is also known for making one of the best salamis in Italy, especially the Felino. Parma cotto, on the other hand, is cotto. Prosciutto cotto, which is a cooked ham, as we say in the States. It's like just slice it, you cook it, and you eat it. There's a difference what goes on in the States versus how it's eaten in Italy. In Italy, there's a lot more fat. In America, they trim almost everything. Meaning, there's no flavor. The Italian product version is more flavor because a lot of the flavor comes from not only the ingredients and how it's cooked and all, but from the fat.
Okay. And so you're a fan. So when you eat a piece of your prosciutto, what kind of wine do you enjoy with it?
Well, myself, some people like a little lighter wine. I'm a heavier wine drinker. A Barolo, a little bit of Chianti. Depends what it is. I'm not really a light wine drinker. Here in Italy, they like the frizzante, sparkling wine. I see that being drank more in the States now. It's something new, but that's not something I like.
Okay. No, that's good. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. It's a beautiful setup. So thank you.
Thank you for having and talking to me, and good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with, what's your name?
Marzia Pellegrini. Hi.
Hi, and you represent Valpizza.
I do. I've been working with the company for 7 years, and I'm Valpizza export manager, and I'm really proud of working for Valpizza because it's a local company that now belongs to a very important group of companies, to which also other major super high quality companies belong, like Ghiotelli, that comes from Apulia and represent the panzerottini, pre-fried and bigger large panzerotti, and also mini hot dogs. And we sell to both in Italy and abroad. We do a lot of export actually. And we also recently other companies joined our group. So, for example, La Pizza Più Uno, that is a leader in Italy, especially in fresh product, as well as Magic Pizza. So, when you want pizza, just come to us, and it's the right companies.
I see so many different kinds of pizzas. What would you say your signature, like your most important or the most iconic product is here?
We now recently in Valpizza, launched a so-called focaccia napoletana that is a very new product, similar to a pinza, but it's more in a pizza style. And we can have it both nature, like with olive oil or tomato sauce, sold for the HoReCa, for example, or already sold for retail. But we also have pinza that is made from La Pizza Più Uno. It's made there.
Pinza, you said?
Pinza.
What is that? Because I've never heard that before.
Pinza, you've never heard. You should see and try. This is the pinza topped. It's a mother dough, long fermentation, very highly hydrated, pizza style, pizza alla pala style, and it's got a special mix of flours that make it very, very light. Pinza, that's the name. It's very, very trendy. And we made a product that is similar to pinza, and it's called focaccia romana. But we also have something kind of unique in Valpizza that is called La Strella.
Tell me about that, because you told me about it earlier, and it is such an interesting story.
It's a pun, like a play of words. So you have this strella that in our dialect means strega, witch. And why do you have this name? It's because once upon a time, when you needed to bake your own bread at home, and you needed to test the oven, you wanted to toss some dough with some herbs and some lard, maybe if you had it, in the oven to see if the oven was correctly hot enough for the bread, in order to avoid losing, a whole loaf of bread. And so what you did is you made this sort of thin crust pizza, and you tossed it inside. If it burned too much, like witches, then the oven was not fine. You needed to wait a little bit, okay? And that's why it's called strella. That's strega in Italian.
I love that, by the way. That's so cool.
That's something kind of unique.
Since we are Italian Wine Podcast, my next question is probably the most important here, which is, what would you have with the witch or strella pizza if you could pair them together?
Okay. Well, strega pizza is something you can have with the wine you love the best, because it's really something you can pair to your tastes. Because it's like a base, and then you decide you want to top it with charcuterie or whatever, or cheese. Then you can combine the wines. But in our area, we have a wine that's also tied to a local wine, which is called Pignoletto, and it's a white sparkling wine, and it is something you find only in our region, in Emilia-Romagna, and really. Like 2 kilometers from us, there's a company that makes amazing sparkling Pignoletto. So I think it's a nice combination.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for talking to me. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Ciao.
Listen to the Italian Wine Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Himalaya FM, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and rate the show. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinePodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. Until next time, cin cin.
Hi guys, I'm Joy Livingston and I am the producer of the Italian Wine Podcast. Thank you for listening. We are the only wine podcast that has been doing a daily show since the pandemic began. This is a labor of love and we are committed to bringing you free content every day. Of course, this takes time and effort, not to mention the cost of equipment, production, and editing. We would be grateful for your donations, suggestions, requests, and ideas. For more information on how to get in touch, go to ItalianWinePodcast.com.